Hiya.
Hi. Sorry, I look like an orange husky. Why are you?
It's trying to...
Right, we just recorded a full episode of Material Girl there, and thanks to my wee nieces and nephews who were in my podcast room messing about with my camera. They put it on the wrong setting, which means me and Amanda were recorded the whole thing in slow motion.
We're like... No, we'll show you.
I'll put a wee clip in.
It's
I'll put
terrible.
A wee clip in.
It's...
Stop this one. This is what we have. Wow. Whoa. So this is what we have. It's just slow motion with no sound. Let's jump forward and see.
It's upsetting, actually. Still slow. What are you saying there?
My God, I really need to have a word with my facial expressions.
I moved that at the exact... What am I doing? I'm about to pick my nose in slow-mo.
You're just having a wee scratcheroo.
So that's what we look like.
So there's no clip this week, which is a shame. I was just saying to Amanda, we got loads of views and stuff for the last live podcast clip that we put out. Go on and stop filming me, no you.
Right, it's not a deliberate thing. It's just because we don't really both fit on the screen. There we go.
So we built up a bit of momentum. We'll probably get some new followers that are like, oh, I'd like to listen to this podcast. And we've not got a wee clip to show you, but the podcast is going to be on Spotify and all that shite.
It's just, my head massive.
It will still be on YouTube. There won't be any. My head's massive.
Right.
So sorry
about that.
Sorry for both letdowns.
This is going to be... Here we go.
What's going to looking at me?
I kinda a wee tiny bit. Do you think? That's perfect.
Hello. Sorry, we were just fixing the camera for the audio listeners.
Hiya.
Hiya, it's been a while.
It's been ages.
Aye, we have put out the live podcast.
We have.
Which was an extra long episode, so I hope that made up for the fact that
we've not been here.
Because where have we been?
We've just been busy. It was Glasgow International Comedy Festival.
International Comedy Festival. They look a bit dark, don't they?
Day a bit, aye.
I don't care.
What about that light?
I actually don't care.
Bring that light a bit closer.
Can I be asked?
Okay.
Sorry.
You
just gave up.
Can it out. But actually, fuck that.
I think my nieces and nephews were in here and they've been fucking about with everything, pretending to do a podcast. So,
That's
spawning the next generation of
podcasters.
Wee bastards.
Wee bastards.
Wee annoying oinks.
But aye.
I'm only joking. In case they're listening.
In case you're listening, kids.
So, Amanda.
So, Susan.
Been away for ages.
I know. What's been happening?
We've hardly even really saw each other
not seen
properly.
You. I know. I saw you on Saturday, but...
What were we doing on Saturday?
We went to Susie McCabe's show, but then I was having a panic attack.
Oh, because of the heat.
And and then after we were going to go for a drink, but I was like, I need to go lie down. But then we did go in for a drink. I think after being outside for 3 minutes, I was instantly like, I actually feel a bit better. And then we went for a drink, and then we went home. And before that, I saw you the Sunday before that. I saw you on your birthday very briefly.
Yeah, it was my birthday. Which I don't like drawing attention to. The older I get, I just think...
Forget about it.
Oh my God, I wish I was like I wish I was like nearly dead.
I thought you were going to say 17 again or something.
No, dear fuck. Dear fuck, I want to be an old woman.
I wish I was nearly dead.
Oh, honestly, the sweet release of death.
I don't wish that. I know what you mean. I do feel like that a lot of the
No,
time.
I just can't bored. Like, mind back in the day and ancient times. No ancient times, but like.
Oh, you'd so be dead by now. We'd both be dead. Would be
Like, that was the way it should be. That is the way it should be. You get to like 40 odds and you just die.
Aye.
Fuck this
It's
for another 40 years.
It's mental to think that 40 was like old age back then.
I mean, it's no mental. I think that's perfectly reasonable. That's the way it should be. Because I've had enough.
Stop.
I've had enough.
It sounds serious.
I'm being serious.
I know you're. That's how I'm like.
I'm not even saying it in like a pure, like, depressing. Like, I'm not even saying it in like a cry for help kind of way. I know I've got to stick about for as long as I'm alive, but I just think it was better when people
times.
croaked it at fucking 40.
Yeah.
What else
is
left to experience?
Aye, I mean, I know I need to stick around for my child.
Aye, but like he'd be middle-aged by now, you know what I mean?
Aye, he would be getting on a bit at 10.
Exactly.
Like, whoa, mate, you've got 5 good years left, and then it's doing now.
So it's all relative. It's all relative. Oh God. What's going on, man? Like, what is going on? Although saying that, I'm like, you do wonder why sometimes I'm not on a health kick at all. Like, quite the opposite actually. But I'm like, I might chuck the drink for a while. And then sometimes you think,
what's the point?
Why? But it's just because it makes you feel so bad.
Aye, that's why I need to take time off it, because mentally,
Yeah.
if I had the mental stamina to drink,
you've got to admire.
I would.
Those that do. Got to admire Joanne McNally.
Who is Joanne McNally?
Do you know who Joanne McNally is? She's like a pure famous Irish comedian. Well, she's not pure famous, but I mean, I don't think she's a household name, but you're in the comedy sphere and she's like a big deal.
And she is a big drinker?
Aye, she's always on the wine.
Oh.
I used to listen to her podcast. My therapist ghosted me.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Right, I used to listen to her podcast, but I just stopped listening to a lot of stuff.
Aye.
And maybe that's what's right. I've stopped listening to music.
No, that's a sure sign.
I can't tell you the last time I listened to music.
No, you need to be placed in the ground immediately.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Come on, touch wood. Don't die.
It's fine. Like, you could easily replace me.
No.
Just saying, for everybody that's listening, I want this on record that I bequeath. Is that the right word?
I bequeath
all my podcasting equipment.
Bequeath.
To Amanda.
I don't know what to do with it.
And she can do with it what you will.
I sit here myself. The podcast will just be me here greeting it.
No, you can. There's plenty of people that can replace me.
I don't think so.
Aye. I mean, what do I really say?
I don't know anybody this morbid.
Exactly. Maybe there'll be more listeners. Maybe you could just get guests on.
I don't think. No, fuck that. Having to pretend to be interested in people, I just no.
Actually, do you know something? I think I would quite like to be an interviewer.
Do you?
Aye, because I do like finding out about people and like researching things.
Aye, I like that. But you can do that in your own time,
Aye.
right? The thing is, if you go to somebody on it, say it's a one-to-one situation like this, there's a pressure to be witty, charming, interested in yourself, interested in everything they're saying, even if you know.
But what if it was sorry, what were you going to say?
No, that just...
What if you took a unorthodox approach and you were just like, right, shut up about that? enough.
Right, enough about you. One time.
Hold on. And then you could like, use like, no pretense.
That sounds brilliant. That sounds like a podcast I would love, actually.
Aye. Basically, that's kind of
That's
what
us.
that's
Right,
it.
shall we about
Already.
I like to
Right.
talk about.
Enough. Oh, sorry, I drifted
That's-
off there. I didn't hear a word you said. I actually see during the live podcast there was one and that's no anything to do with your guests or anything, because I love Alison and Fern, but I just drift off as a person.
Aye, me too.
And there was one bit where I drifted off and somebody asked me a question. I've not watched it back, so
I have watched it back, and there's a bit as well where I'm like I'm pulling a really strange face for the listeners, where I'm just like clearly disassociating a wee bit while Fern and Alison are talking to each other. And it flashes back to me, and I'm just like. And I was like, oh, but I was feeling really. It was the second half of the podcast. I felt really faint for 5 minutes.
well, we
Before
were
we
doing
did-
the podcast.
Aye, because I hadn't been feeling well, remember?
Aye.
And that I had a panic attack the night before during the night, and then
That's right.
so I just felt really weird and faint, and I was like down in Lucasade before we went on, and then so for 5 minutes during the second one, I was like, "You're gonna faint out here, how embarrassing!" So I think I was just trying to be like,
Do you know what, Amanda?
5 things I can see, 4 things I can touch, 3 things I can hear.
I think the sooner you faint on stage, the better.
No, please.
No, because you just need to get it out your system, because you just worry about it so much
I'm obsessed.
to the point
I'm
where
obsessed with it.
if it happens, you'll be like, well, that wasn't that bad.
I'm like, oh come on, it would be so embarrassing. What would be the worst
It'd
stage
be
to faint on?
hilarious.
Aye, if you were there, if my pals were there, but I just know that it will happen to me on an all-male lineup with guys that I hate.
And they'll just kick you to one side
They'll
and
just-
continue the show.
They'll drag me off and be like, fucking
They
woman.
probably won't. They'll probably just chuck a blanket at you and continue.
What a woman like, so hysterical. No, I said that as if I hate loads of guys. I actually don't. You can't really think of anybody that I really hate.
Actually, I
But I
know
just-
that's true, because literally, I can't. Most of the guys in the Scottish comedy scene are very nice.
No, actually,
I can't even think of one person that I hate.
there's no a standout where I'm like, "Ugh, but I don't like them. Do you know what I mean?
I'm really trying to think.
But so I said that as if like I'm regularly gigging with men that I hate. I'm really no.
I know.
But the time that I faint, I will be.
You will.
I'll be all of them that I hate.
Oh, I know somebody I hate.
Do you?
Aye, I've got one person I hate.
Can
But
you-
then I always think, I wonder if I actually really spoke to that person, if I would end up being like, oh no, do you know what? A lot of that was in my own head.
do I know this person?
Yes, everybody does.
Right.
I mean, actually, like, that's an exaggeration, but like if you're a comedian, you'll know who it is.
Aye. Can you try and communicate it telepathically? Got it. No, I don't.
I was
know.
going to say I'll give you the syllables of the name, but that would actually get away.
Give me them. Put the mic away.
No, I can't. We'll talk about this after.
So I'm just every time I disassociate in the next half an hour, that's what I'll be thinking about. I'll be like,
But you'll literally
is
find
it?
it. The only reason I
Who
don't want
is
to tell you the news because I don't want to put any effort in to editing this at all.
no, aye, we're trying to keep it easy peasy. I'll not say it that I don't want
Okay.
voiced in.
Aye, so summer's no, is it summer here? No, it's spring. But
I
it
declare
seems
that
summery.
summer is here. Baby summer's here, like fake summer. Do you know what? At work today, I was like, at lunch, I'm going to go out and sit in the quadrangle. And I went out and I was just like in the sun, but I was like, it's freezing. I was like, it's actually fucking freezing.
If there's a tiny bit of shade, that's the real temp.
But I was literally like, I'm not getting in. Like, I had a jumper in the class, but I'd left it there and I was like, I'm not getting in, I'm just going to... So if I shut my eyes and took some deep breaths, the sun felt nice, but the minute there was a breeze, I was like, I'm going to freeze to death out here.
Do you remember during lockdown when everybody had to sit outside pubs and stuff?
Aye.
Why are you smiling as if that was good?
Because the first day that we went to a pub outside, it was just a happy memory for me because it was just like, oh, this is a wee bit normal. And we're at a pub getting drunk during the day, and it was sunny, and we were outside.
I don't even have any clear memories. I think I was drunk most of lockdown, to be honest.
See, I wasn't. I think I got drunk twice in lockdown.
Oh my god, I was probably sober twice.
But one time really drunk, like spewing the next day drunk. you know how I am. But no, I didn't drink much of lockdown. I got really into running 5Ks and baking and doing PE with Joe every morning. I was insane in a different kind of way.
Oh, did you do that, mad guy's fucking?
Aye. Every
oh my
morning.
God, he's so annoying.
I know, but it got me up at my bed.
Really?
Aye, like it was at 9, so I'd wake up at 8:30 and be like banana, cup of water, day PE, and then go something, go to the shop, go my walk, make lunch. Like it just got me up. The Wayne was up anyway, so I would do that with him, and it was quite fun.
Aye. Did you like lockdown? It's been 5 years since lockdown.
That's crazy, man. It's been 1 week, 5 days.
I know. Because I opened for Fern Brady, the King's Theatre.
Aye, Susan came out of the King's Theatre last week and was like, it's been 5 days since lockdown started.
It's been 5
what?
days. And everybody was just like confused.
You alright?
How's this poor lassie wandered on?
5 what's that? 5 years.
And then I was like, oh, 5 years, I mean, lol.
I loved the first one. I loved it. It was sunny. It was kinda, and I know that there might be people listening who had a terrible time, so I'm sorry about that. But I had a fucking brilliant time.
I mean,
I got so mentally well. I had time to just do nice things.
I loved it as well.
Aye, it was brilliant. Second one, no, is good. Because it was winter, it was cold. I was going into work at that point every day, but only half days. So I all felt a bit daft. It was... no, is good.
Honestly, like, it's hard for me to remember anything. I feel like I live in my head quite a lot, and then when I try and look back on memories, I'm like, I don't have any memories. Because I was in my head the whole time, thinking about something else.
Aye. No, I remember the first one being great, and the second one being...
no so great.
a bit shite.
Over it.
Aye, you're just like...
Aye.
Actually, I think it might have been COVID that I had there when I was pure not well.
Really?
I think so. I'm still pure. I'm still recovering.
That's what I was saying. Amanda's constantly no well, and I've been no well for... I can't mind the last time I was no well.
But that's what I
Sorry if
said.
I pulled a sickie for anything.
That's what I said a month
Just
ago.
listening to that pure, but you told me I was no well. You were no well.
That was me a month ago, and then I've been unwell ever since.
So when it hits you, it's like...
Aye, when it hits me, it hits me hard.
Oh,
here's 3 years worth of sickness that you've avoided. And I'm like, oh, why?
No.
So I probably still sound a bit funny, I think, a day.
I'm almost worried about how long it's been since I've been no well. Well, when I say no well, I'm talking about physical.
Aye. Mentally, we're always fucked.
Mentally.
I don't even know. See, at this point...
I'd quite like to just go, but fucking, like... I don't know.
I know.
I don't really want to go insane, but...
Aye.
I don't know. I'm just done with this place. I'm done with this place.
My sister shared a meme yesterday. She was pure. I'm like, I'm okay. And then I start showing signs of psychosis. And I was like, are you alright? And she was like, I just feel like, am I a person? Am I here? And I was like, I know that. I hate that feeling. You're pure detached from reality. And you're like, who am I? What am I?
The only time I have any sort of inner peace is when I'm watching Maths Australia. And even that's quite distressing actually, because there's some amount of pricks on it. Amanda's holding up.
Sorry, it looks like a finger. Looks like I'm going like this.
This is used to be a back scratcher. Annie loves it. I used to scratch her with it all the time when she wasn't well, and the fingers came off. But it was attached to a larger thing so that you can scratch your back. Remember, everybody used to get these for Spain, back scratchers. No?
Nah.
Maybe you're too young for that.
I never had a back scratcher.
People used to get back scratchers, feel like Mallorca and all that, because I think it's probably because your back was all burnt to fuck, and then it would start going all flaky, and you'd need like a back
Need a one to
scratcher.
peel it off.
Listeners, am I mental, or
Aye.
did people buy
Both.
back scratchers for Spain? What other sort of stuff did you buy for Spain? What sort of paraphernalia? Was there? Mama says that when she was younger, people used to bring him donkeys.
What?
Donkeys.
Actual donkeys?
Aye, actual donkeys.
No, but what do you mean?
No, like donkey.
Donkey tat.
Aye, it's like I don't actually know. Like she just says she had this big donkey coming home.
Sorry, why did I say actual donkeys? I'm sorry. I'm an actual donkey for saying that.
Do you mind the game Donkey?
Wonky donkey?
No, just Donkey.
Oh, when you would throw
Fling the ball.
Aye, yeah.
D-O-N.
D-O-N. Aye, I do
And then
remember
whoever
donkey.
dropped the Y had to act like a donkey.
Aye, that was great.
And that was donkeys ago.
That
Donkeys
was.
ago.
Donkey's such a good word. You could
Isn't
use
it?
it for Hannah's or stuff. Donkey. I loved the game Kirby.
Oh, I loved Kirby.
I loved Kirby. I was so fucking good at Kirby, man. I could leather anybody at Kirby
Aye.
at one point. When I was 10 or whatever.
You
I
never
won
see
a
Vince
game.
playing
I
Kirby?
know.
I played Kirby during lockdown, actually.
Did you?
Aye, with my nieces and nephews.
Oh, we should
Aye.
get a game of Kirby.
Love Kirby.
So
Love it.
good. And if you hit that, you got to go into the middle
Aye.
to keep going. So it'd be like 10
And then if
points
you go
in
to
five,
a
five,
motor,
five, five.
You'd get like 20 points and all that.
Pure dangerous. Going into a motor. Pure causing a crash. Like 20 points, yes.
Aye.
Oh, I loved it.
Same. A simpler
It was
time.
so good. A really simpler time.
Now I know too much. We know too much.
I know. Also,
Sorry.
I also know nothing. Like, I know too much about things I don't want to know, but things I would benefit me to know. I don't have a Scooby.
What I was saying is I only feel inner peace when I'm watching trash or when I'm weirdly like I'll listen to like or watch YouTube channels about like medieval times or if I'm like thinking about space in the universe.
Right.
So if I go way back
Literally all my worst
or I
nightmares.
go or I think way like beyond, then I feel alright. But if I'm just here,
If you just existed in this plane,
aye.
as is, it's not going to cut it, I'm afraid. It's not going to cut the mustard. When do I feel most at peace?
When you're on your shacky mat.
Shack tea. Shacky. I do like lying on my shack. I actually lay on it last night while watching Breaking Bad. I'm a multitasker. Lay on it for normally I play, as you've heard, pure loud spa music and lie on it for 20 minutes. That's nice. But also there's no much that's a real opportunity for me to get inside my head, to be honest. But I like watching true crime. I feel some sort of sense of
control.
I
People
just
say
like,
that's what it's about. It's about like you can't control if it happens to you, but some sort of control when you're
you
watching
might
it.
learn. Aye, and it's also like women are apparently big fans yet because the most victims of true crime are women, obviously. So it's like you might learn something that could save your life.
Well, when you want to, you see. That's probably why I don't want to
I
watch
like girls
it.
strangle me to death.
Aye.
So maybe that's
Whoever
why.
are the murderers?
Why Snape they tried to murder me?
No, do I go in a
Yeah.
violent way? I
You might go in a silly way.
don't want to go in a silly way, actually.
You
I
did?
know I do, but that was just a joke when I say that.
Right.
I don't want a comedy death, come on.
Come on. I know.
Because I don't want people pure, like, snickering at my
I'm
funeral.
like, sheer armed. Oh no, I will laugh at your funeral. I'm sorry, because that's just who I am.
That's fine.
But I won't. Nobody will see me. I'll be really polite about it. I'll be like,
It's
and
fine.
that's because I don't laugh at every funeral. I think it's just, do you know what it is? It's
I
obviously
know.
it's no funny. It's just in my head. I'm like, you can't laugh here. I mean, nothing funny's happening, but it's just the knowing that if you were to laugh, that would be the
bad.
worst thing you could do. So in my head, I'm like,
It's like OCD.
everything's funny. It's just my OCD just being like, you're gonna laugh.
Aye.
You're gonna laugh. I was pure laughing at my. What's so funny? During my granddad's funeral, me and my sister were pure laughing because my cousin was singing, like pure seriously singing, pure beautifully, and then we were just like,
that is the
like
sort
I
of
don't know
thing.
why, but it was just hilarious, like her pure singing, pure beautifully, and I was just standing there, all looking at her, and I was just like, why is this why is this hilarious? But then anytime she looked at us, she'd be like, when she was up at the hole, like before she did it, we
What
were
was
just
she
like,
singing?
I don't know, some pure beautiful hymn. I've got the hang me in my car. I'll find it.
I think that might make me laugh as
Like
well.
it was just like just because it's your cousin, and it's just like,
I remember I went to this.
you're a bit to sing.
It was like second cousin or something. It was like her wedding, and she had this woman. Wasn't a minister? It was like this woman. What do you call people that marry people?
A celebrant.
A celebrant, right? And she was pure chanting. She was chanting, love, love, love.
At the wedding.
Like, that was the celebrant. Like, she was like a hippy dippy.
That's insane.
And we were
Love.
pashing herself. Like, I couldn't stop laughing.
You ever just be in one of the funniest things, honestly, that I love laughing in times like that, is just when you're not supposed to be laughing.
Aye.
Is the best kind of laugh.
Aye. When you were at like chapel or something.
When I worked in House for an Art Lover, one Sunday there was like a event on. But obviously it's like pure fancy. It's in this big lovely music room. There's a piano and all that. It was like a 60th wedding anniversary or something like that, 50th wedding anniversary. But they hired a singer, and the singer was like pure. I can't even. You know, it was like, this little number is about, like, she was just ridiculous. She was ridiculous. And then she was singing, and she wasn't even that good. We had to keep going in and, like, clearing the tables and stuff. And I was literally, like, tears were falling out of my eyes onto people's laps. Because I was just like, this is so funny. And then I'd leave the room. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we worked together. We were honestly, like, crying, laughing. And my boss was like, fucking pull yourselves together. And the more angry he got, like, the funnier it was just so fun. It was so fucking funny, man.
I love that. I've not a love and all when you're just so tired that you start going hysterical. And it's like you could greet and laugh at the same time.
Sometimes I'll just be sitting in the house and I'll be like, I need a laugh to come out. Like, I'm just like, I need to laugh. Like, I'm that hysterical that I'm just like, something funny needs to, like, I need to just think of something funny and then I'll start laughing. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't do that.
No. Sometimes I get a real need to actually just be like, so stupid.
Or that if you watched any of that, I've not watched all yet, but it was like the thing on Amazon that's like they're trying to make each other laugh, the comedians.
I've saw clips, yeah.
I think that looks so. I'd hate that. I'd hate to be in that programme.
I love Bob Mortimer, so I watch
So
anything
do I.
that he does. Oh my god.
I just mean I would hate to try and make somebody laugh.
I'd love
I'd
to
hate
be.
to try and make somebody laugh, but I wouldn't mind like somebody try to make
I'd love
me.
to.
I
be
would
the-
laugh.
I would laugh, but especially if it was Bob Mortimer. I love Daisy May Cooper as well.
Aye.
I think it would be funnier though if everybody was Scottish.
Well, there was an Irish one.
I think they should make a Scottish one. They should. Like, I mean, I'd be out right away, but I would want to be in it.
Can I stop yawning?
I'd be like, I know.
Why am I so tired?
Why did I not catch that? I must be feeling psychopath today.
Psychotic. I was out with Buddy, speaking of psychopaths.
Oh
That's
no,
my
is that
brother's dog, and he was in a pure bad mood today.
Oh no.
Me and my ma had him out, right? And he was just like, it was, when he would play with all the dogs, he would just end up like barking
Being
at them
like,
or whatever. and he was pure went up and barked at this guy. And I was like, well, he's in a bad mood today. And my mum was pure, oh, aye, that's right. Neil said he was pure up all night because he like could smell like a fucking squirrel or something outside, or like some sort of rodent, aye. And he was pure up all night trying to get it. So he was in a wee bad mood because he was tired.
Well, that's on him.
I didn't think
Dogs
dogs would go in a bad mood because they were tired.
Aye, they must.
Aye. And then he was pure tired.
That's a wee sin, actually.
I know. No, I'm pure tired.
I know, I'm tired. I pure shared a yawn with somebody in a ramen restaurant last week. It was kind of embarrassing.
What?
Like she...
A stranger.
Aye, like, she just started yawning and I caught her eye, and so I was like... she started laughing.
Pass it on.
So it was like here, and she was like, "Oh, it's nice to have a wee yawn together." But her boyfriend was pure. Are you fucking talking to? I was pure
Buzzkill.
Aye, like he was pure, like seemed like angry about it. And I was like, "What is wrong with that guy?" But it was just
Probably
kind of
because
funny.
she was yawning in his face. I know how
Aye.
it's usually
Oh.
you're yawning at me.
No, just the words gonna get me. Yawn. Look, you're pure. How long? have we done?
28 minutes.
We're nearly
Oh, we
there.
need to like a normal.
We need a normal time.
Aye, because we've not been. Sorry, I don't mean to seem ungrateful,
Well,
but it's not any day with yours, right? It's me. It's not yours. It's me. Are you looking at my? That was when I was trying to write my
Your show?
show, and I've changed it. Oh no, that's not
it's
even.
getting wiped off.
Oh,
Aye.
don't even. Oh, the Fringe went on sale the day.
Yeah.
Buy tickets.
Mine went on sale 2 days ago, actually.
Oh, did it?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Is that? I thought it was all the same date.
No, 31st of March ours went on sale.
That's mental because I thought it was.
Should be the second day, but they managed to do it early, they said.
Have you got access to your ticket sales? I've no. Have you sold any tickets?
No. I've no. What's that all about? I'm only doing 2 weeks. I've not,
You'll be
to
fine.
be fair, I just shared their reel, wasn't I? I've not done a post about I think I'm going to make a poster and then share it properly and be like, please come to my show. Please, please, please. Somebody's bought 1 ticket to our Fringe preview, or joint one. 1 ticket sold. How cute.
I forgot we were doing that.
Who is that?
I've not got anything to say anymore.
For your show?
Aye, I'm just like, I just don't have anything to say. I'm really in the wrong profession.
You have got stuff to say.
No. I was thinking, what else can I do?
No.
What other job can I do?
Well, do you want it to be like a silent job where you don't need to say anything?
Don't know.
You could be a TV researcher. You like researching? Nah, okay. You could
I don't like having a
be...
boss.
You could be a self-employed researcher. So people need research on things, and we come to you and we say, hey, I need you to find out as much as you can about this guy, who,
Is that really a job?
I don't know, just make it one. You can make anything. Is it the penguins? I'm sure it is. When a penguin falls out of the
Pick up
zoo.
a penguin?
Pick up a penguin? That's their job.
No.
It is.
I don't believe that. Where did you get this information?
I just read it on Facebook. So it
Was
must
it on
be
April
true.
Fool's Day?
No, I've seen it loads of times. Somebody's got a job where they pick up penguins.
No, listen, I'm not disputing the fact that somebody might have to pick the penguins up, right? But that can't be their only job, just sitting waiting on
they're
penguins.
probably shoveling shite and all that.
Aye.
But they get to pick up a penguin. Pick up a penguin.
No, that's not a job. It's no.
Why are penguin biscuits so popular?
They were shite.
They're honestly shite. I used to eat them in a really strange way where I would bite off the top layer and then I would scrape the soft stuff off with my teeth. Like a maniac, like, and then I would eat the bottom biscuit.
Did do that sometimes.
Aye.
Other times, you bite the two ends off and suck your tea through it, and
Right.
it goes all mushy.
Mm-hmm.
But penguins were a shite
They
biscuit.
were shite, but they were everywhere. Everywhere.
I mean, they used to have jokes.
Everybody had penguin biscuits. You just don't see them anymore.
I think
It's
they're
people-
still a bit.
I think they are, but I think people have caught on to how shit. There's much better biscuits.
Mine blurry bands.
Aye, Stephen still buys them.
No!
There's hazelnut ones now, and they're honestly honking.
He's half his nut. Why would the MD... That's like your mob bought you them because they were
know.
like cheap or something. Nobody voluntarily buys
He
them.
buys hazelnut blueberry bands, and it's like yummy, 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 and I'm like,
Ick.
that is disgusting.
Amanda, no. That's just made me not like him.
No, come on. Gold biscuits are the best biscuit.
No.
They're a good biscuit.
No, they're disgusting actually.
I love a gold biscuit.
With the
Canamac. Aye, it was like Canamac with biscuit. Yummy. Yummy.
I mean, in a pinch, if I was pure needing like a sugar hit.
In a pinch. I'm in
I
a
would-
pinch.
I was in a pinch and I needed...
Remember Rivas?
What were they again?
They were a wafer biscuit. They were pure banging, man. A Riva biscuit. Riva wafers. That
What was so banging about them?
they were just good.
What was in them?
Wafer. Like a wafer.
Do
Like
you remember Viscounts?
yeah.
I want to be alone with my Viscount.
A
That's what
vi-
they had.
A mint Viscount or an orange Viscount.
They were shite and all. Do you know what? I don't think I like biscuits. Keep naming biscuits.
Do you know what's good? The Borders ginger and dark chocolate biscuit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I like that. Oh, Foxy's rounds. The pure milk chocolate rounds.
No. Do
The
you know
choc-
what? I've discovered
You
in the
don't
last
like
couple of minutes I don't care for biscuits.
What about an Empire biscuit?
Nah.
Nah. I like an Empire biscuit.
My sister makes banging Empire biscuits, but they're all Empire biscuits are pure dry.
I know they are, but there's something comforting about an Empire biscuit. I do like an
I mean,
Empire biscuit.
again, these are all things I would eat in a pinch.
I mean, I'd rather have a strawberry Danish or like a pineapple Danish or like something pastry and sweet and icing and juicy.
No, there you go. I don't think I care for pastries either.
You're not a big sweet tooth.
I'm orny, but there are things that I do appreciate, like
Like
having an existential.
cheesecake.
I mean, I would eat all these things, but I would
Ice cream.
ice cream, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't
Something
beat a good ice
creamy.
cream. A good ice cream.
Aye. Or cream.
Creamy.
I like Black Forest gatos.
Yeah.
We like single cream.
Have you tried the Patisserie Valerie Black Forest Gatto cake?
No. Is it nice?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's quite nice.
I just can't. I just think of Amelia.
Take me to Patisserie Valerie. Yeah. Amelia is a
Comedian.
comedian that we know.
She's a musical comedian.
She's also our friend.
Yeah, she is. I was going to. Yeah,
No.
but she is.
She is.
And she goes out with Darren Connell,
Yeah.
another comedian who just did the show. Who you went to? How was it?
And also my friend. Honestly, it was so good.
Why was he up in a castle?
It was
I just saw pictures of him up
he
in a
was kidding
castle.
on. He was auditioning for a panto.
Was he up there the whole time?
No, just for like.
All right,
10
because I was
minutes.
like, I saw pictures of him up
Why
at a
was he up there?
castle. This is at the King's Theatre, and he's up like a fake castle. And I saw that many pictures that I thought, oh, so was he up there the whole time?
No, just for like 10 minutes. It's-
Auditioning for
Panto.
panel.
It was really good. It was so funny. I actually
What was it? Was the show about anything, or was it just funny stuff?
It was
in
about
general?
him, and it was kind of just about him in comedy, in his life, about his dad and stuff like that. Just
his life.
mental stuff. Aye.
There was there like a theme or anything.
No, it was just about his life, really,
Mhm.
and everything leading up to that show.
Nice.
No, like it was pure, I was pure greeting at the end.
Was it sad?
You get like a double standing ovation for the audience.
Was there a sad bit?
No, he was just like, see, when the show ended, he was just like, thanks so much, and he was tearing up, and it was just so like, he was just like thanking people, and it was just so, it was nice.
Right, that's fine.
Like, it
No, I mean, there could have been a sad bit as well. Just,
you're like, right, that's fine then. All right.
I didn't know.
No, it
was just like, I
dead
didn't
nice.
Expect Darren to do a sad bit. That's how I was
No,
surprised.
there wasn't a sad bit. I think just all this like stress and all that running up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just, and then it went so well for him. I think he was just like, thank fuck.
That's nice.
You know, that way. I actually told two guys in front of me to shut the fuck up because they sat there. They'd been sat there. That wasn't their seats, but they were sat there while Paddy was on. They were late. They talked all the way through it, and I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to leave it because they're going to go to their seats anyway, so they'll not be here to bother me. But then they just sat back there. And 10 minutes in, they were still talking, so I just leaned forward and I was like, hey guys, shut the fuck up.
Did you actually say shut the fuck up?
I said, I've no paid like money to come see my pal D's show for you to
Did
talk
Darren
all the
even
way.
give you free tickets?
Well, I wanted
No,
to
I'm
support
joking.
him, you
I'm
know.
joking. You always want to support people.
I know.
And I'm always pure going, it's a free
I
ticket.
know. And then, but then you get a free ticket and I'm pure, why did I buy a ticket? But
that is nice though. That's nice.
I thought, no, I'll buy the tickets. And I said, guys, shut the fuck up.
Good
And then
for you.
and then there were like two big giant guys, and one of them was pure. He was asking if he could go to the toilet, and I was like, I don't care, fuck. He's been talking away for like I was just pure, I don't care. He's been talking away through. He talked all the way through that. Blah blah blah.
Was it actual like? Was it bants or was it actual?
No,
getting
they
them
were
into
like
trouble.
No, I was being so sick. I was like, shut the fuck.
That's so funny.
And then about 10 minutes passed, and the kind of weird one, or whatever, turned around and he was like, I'm really sorry. I was like, sorry. And then like 10 minutes later they left, and the guy was like to me, I'm really sorry about that. And I was like, you're fine. I was like, felt like I was, when he turned around and said sorry, I was like, you're fine. I was like, these are really, like, it was really distracting me. You're right in front of me, so I couldn't.
You having this conversation when the show was still going on.
Aye.
That's annoying for everybody else.
Well, I was just like, shh.
What if somebody shushed you?
I'm shushing them, shush.
And then you turned around and said
Shush,
sorry
just
to them.
a big
Then
shush.
somebody shushed them. And then everybody shushes each other
I was really
to the
quiet.
point where everybody's left.
I leaned into their ears and said, hey, shut the fuck up, please. No, I never said please, actually. And honestly, see, after I did that, my heart was pounding. I was pure, who did I hang on? I've just told two guys to shut the fuck up.
That's
But
should be done.
But I
more
think you
often.
have to meet people at their level, and they were quite big, like Pammy guys, and they respected it because they did shut the fuck
Amanda,
up.
you're a teaching assistant. You know how to handle unruly assholes.
You would think. And then they were pure, all right, sorry. And then they left. I was like, why were they even here? I think they were like, I don't know. We were drinking, and I think they'd maybe
Fucked it.
taking it. I don't know.
Taking
They were
drugs.
really chatting. They were on their phones, and a guy came up before and said, put your phones away. I was just like, why did you just come here, man?
Some people don't know how to behave at a comedy show.
So
He's
they left because they couldn't talk. They literally left because they couldn't talk. And I was like,
Why you
bye.
really need an MC to just explain the rules to some people that maybe don't understand what the fuck's going on?
I know. But there was this pure cute guy sitting next to us. It was like me and Jenna.
You cute in what way?
Just like pure wholesome. He came down from Dundee. He was a big comedy fan. And he was like, I know who you are. I listen to your podcast. He was like an older guy. He was with his brother and nephew, but they were sitting a few rows back. He came from Dundee. He was like, I just love. He was like, there's just nothing better than laughing. Like, it's just. He was honestly just so.
Aww.
He was so cute, man. I loved him.
That's nice.
And when I came back, Jen, I was pure chatting to him, and I was kind of jealous because I was like, I want to be his pal, but she was his pal. And I'd been up chatting to Amelia, and I was pure. I've missed out here.
No, people like that, I'm sorry if you're listening. People that just you meet and you love, that should just be a brief encounter.
I know.
I generally find like the more you get to know people,
the worse they are.
the more you get to
But
know people.
you know that way at the time I was just like, oh, I love this
Aye.
guy. Aye.
Just
He
leave
was-
it at that. But
I know I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to be pen pals with him or anything.
I
But he
love
was
a pen
it was
pal,
a
do you know?
perfect audience member as well. You know that way. I was just like, he's just there to laugh.
Aye.
He's there to laugh, no cause trouble. He was so
Aye.
cute. I loved him. I'm sure his name was Barry.
that's a shame because Barry, and I'm saying this as somebody that's called Susan. Barry and Susan are
Dying
the
it.
babies are getting called Barry or Susan.
Nah.
Are babies getting called Amanda?
I don't think so, no.
No, really.
I don't really. I've only ever
But
met.
your name is still not as naff as
Amanda.
Susan.
Amanda's a shite name. Amanda.
Panda. Amanda's a good name.
Do you ever just say your name earlier and it just gets weirder and
Susan.
weirder? You're just like,
Susan.
I meant in your head. No, I don't just sit places like Amanda. Amanda. Because you don't use your own name, really.
Aye.
Like, sometimes when you say it, like, it feels pure weird. You're like,
Okay.
Amanda. I don't know any other Amandas.
I need to stop yawning. I'm so sorry.
It's honestly fine.
I'm apologising to the listeners.
Alright. I think it's fine. I'm going to sneeze.
Oh my god, we're just full of like
Pure bodily.
annoyances.
Oh, it's going to go away. It's away.
Look at a light.
I did.
Oh, does that make it go away or does that make it
It's
come?
meant to make it come, but it went away. It slipped away before I could catch it.
Where did it go?
Where does it go? That's probably causing me a heart attack in a few years.
That's a panic attack.
I'll
Going to
wait
come
to
out
have
later.
The night I'll be pure. I've been so panicky. I think because I've been sick and I've had a lot on. It's been a busy month.
Yeah.
We had our solo shows, which is a stress that is just... I don't know. I was sick. I had the day sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Oh,
We
you had your
live pod.
sketch show.
Yeah, we just did Story Platform a week there, so that was busy.
How
busy.
was that?
It was great.
Was
Our
good?
theme was the airport this month.
What's been your favourite theme?
This one.
Is it?
Aye.
What was your favourite sketch? Tell us about it.
It was, well, I'd say probably my favourite one was one that Chris Thorburn wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about an emotional, or was it Chris and Kim? An emotional support. Now you get like therapy dogs.
Oh my god. Right, hold on a wee minute before you get any further. I literally just registered Annie like yesterday
Did you?
to become a therapy dog.
You were supposed to do that 4 years ago.
I know. I looked at my old application form. It was actually 2020.
But that's nice.
I
Can
know,
she be
it's-
mine? How did I
It's-
get her assigned to me?
That's it. She has to get a character reference.
Do you want me to write one? I'll be like, bossy wee, moody wee bitch.
Aye.
Doesn't let me stop patting her. Growls and barks if I speak to somebody else.
I sent them.
But love her 10 out of 10.
I sent it to the vet. It's like, who the fuck's going to write a reference for a dog?
Aye, vets are good.
Aye.
Because if she's going to be pissy with somebody, it's the vet.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
So hopefully that I can get her to do that because that's nice. I've just been like trying to seek out like things that will make me know why I kill myself. So that was
Aye.
one of them.
Wholesome things. Giving
Aye.
back.
I've been annoying Elaine Malcolmson, another comedian who grows things. So I'm currently trying to grow pea shoots
Are you?
under her.
Her supervision.
Yeah, well, she's
Guidance.
no supervised guidance. So you plant, you get dried peas, soak them, plant them in compost, and then you get pea shoots.
And then
I'm going
grows pea plants.
no pea shoots.
What are pea shoots?
Like you get them in fancy salads.
Alright, aye.
So I was like, right, that's a
Eating lot
start.
of fancy salads these days.
Listen, you've got to start somewhere.
You have, no, you're right. You have. Sorry.
So
I sound unsupportive. I'm chuffed for you.
no, with that when I'm making fancy salads.
when I'm getting pea shoots on my dinner.
Next thing's totties.
Totties. Totties are a big one.
Aye.
Brilliant totties. You can eat 3 meals a day. You can eat totties.
Aye. There's so many ways to eat them.
So many.
I'm actually not a big carb. I know I am. Bread. But if I had the choice between like steak and totties, steak.
Aye, but what about steak whey totties?
I would like prefer the steak.
What if it was... Aye, but you need a wee something to go with it, like a compliment.
Pea shoots.
Oh my god, I made a banging pasta with a full steak on it. I'll show you a picture later.
That sounds nice. I would never make a steak and have it with pasta.
See, I'll make it for you. You come to mine, I'll make it. It's like a Cajun pasta.
It does sound lovely.
Peppers, onions, mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Steak all sliced on the top.
And that does
I
sound
rock
nice.
it.
That does sound nice.
It was beautiful.
Anyway, back to your therapy dog sketch. Sorry,
Oh,
I
aye.
interrupted you.
Sorry. It was it was about emotional support. It's like a woman trying to pass like a guy as a dog.
Right.
He's pure topless and got a lead on it, and then it turns out it's our emotional support exotic dancer. He does a wee dance. It was so daft, but it was hilarious.
Who was the exotic dancer?
Chris Thorburn.
And he wrote it?
Him and Kim wrote it together, I think. Me and Chris Weir did one that I thought was pure funny as well. Remember when we were coming back from Poland and the woman said to me, "'Cause you're in the emergency row,
Aye.
you need to, are you willing to help?" And I was just pure, aye. And then she went away and I was pure, help with what though? Well, I was pure, what does she mean? So we wrote a sketch about that. So like, it's like, it was me and Chris Weir. And I was just like, yeah, that's fine. And then he comes up back and he's pure, "Bestie, you're up. Can you take this Mars bar to 26D?" And pure, is that an emergency? He's pure, "They're hypoglycemic." Like, it was just pure, and then it just got more and more like absurd. But I was running out into the audience and like,
oh, that's cool.
aye, so we were doing it a bit mental. So it was like, "Oh, can you save that guy? He's choking." And I'm pure, "That guy, he looks fine." And then Chris is pure, "He literally looks like shit." Like, it was so funny.
Bet you they loved it.
And then I'd ran out and I was pure, "Get up to
For
the
the
guy,"
audience.
and give him the Heimlich. And then I came back and I was pure, then I've saved him. He's pure, "Bad news. You just saved a registered sex offender." Like, we were just pure taking the cunt to the audience. It was so fun. Like, that was
does
pure fun
sound
today. It was pure fun. And then there was another one that Chris Thorburn wrote, and it was like, yeah, me and him were security people, and we're just like taking people's like everything after them. We're just like, this is how this could be used as a weapon. Then a woman comes with a baby, and I'm pure, "Horn over the weapon." She's pure, "It's my baby." And I pure take it off her and like throw it in the bin, and then she goes like pure hushes her away, and then we're pure, "It's okay." Like, we're pure, "I told you, like, if we wished hard enough, the universe would grant us a baby." Like, we pure keep the baby, and then pure strip it. But it was my favourite theme. It was dead fun.
That does sound good.
And we did like a pure song and dance at the start for like Jet3 Budget Airlines. It was just
That's funny.
it was just insane as it normally is, but it was pure fun. So yeah, enjoyed it. That's been my favourite one so far.
How many's left? 3?
3. Well, she's hoping to get more funding for more.
How, what's the, do you know what your theme is the next time?
No, we decide at the start of the week.
Right,
That's
okay.
how we don't decide, you go in blind. We all decide that morning
That's good.
and we start writing. So you can't prep for it, which is good.
It's good.
So you're not overthinking it, you're just kind of,
You literally can't prepare.
aye.
Fucking brilliant.
That's the perfect
That's a good thing
job.
about improv and all.
Aye, it's very improv-y. Sometimes we'll write a sketch and then we'll start doing it, and then we'll just say, "Oh, but it'd be better if I said this," or "What if they said that?" Like, it's just pure fun. So it was good we did that, and then I was supposed to roast battle that night. Me and Chris Thorburn, but we pulled out.
Good. Sorry.
I was like, we can't. By the time I got him, I was flipping knackered. I just, the thought I'd gone, and that wasn't starting until
Where was it?
11 o'clock. Blackfriars. I know. Like, so doing that show, getting in the car, immediately driving to Glasgow to go there. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't want that for us.
No.
So we pulled it.
Did you was it a big deal?
No. I just explained to Ryan that we had this show and it wasn't enough time, and he was like, "Oh, no worries." It wasn't a big deal at all.
I
It's
never,
cool.
I never roast them. Yous have roasted each other before, but I think
I
it's...
but no own roast battle. Was that like another wee show that's
Why did you just use all that shit?
Oh, we were gone.
No,
But it was just more the
getting there and
time
doing it.
and the energy and the stress of it all. We were just like
Sorry, but did people really come out and watch a roast show at 11 o'clock at night in Glasgow?
I think they did, aye.
It's
I
mental.
think they did. But aye, so we pulled out of that, and I'm glad because I was absolutely knackered by the time I ended up no leaving Edinburgh till quite a bit after the show finished. Are you hungry?
Don't know if
Feels
it's really an
your-
implosion or a...
An inside fart.
Aye. What else? There's
What
been
else?
Then anything happened? Anything happened?
What's happened? No, I went for a walk last night, which was really nice because I've not been able to exercise the past month because I've been sick. But we're going to go to spin this Saturday.
Oh, I like to hate about pulling it.
No,
I've got it. I've got a reason, but I can't talk about it.
All right, okay. Great,
Um,
whatever. But if you pull it, I won't go, and that's fine by me. Honestly, let's just pull it.
Next week.
No, next week I'm in Newcastle. You're in London, mate. We're in England next weekend.
I need to go Chorley
Chorley, what's that for?
preview,
Oh,
which I've no wrote.
that's good. Oh, well, I'm just got a Newcastle stand.
I've just found out I'm going to Belfast in May as well.
For
That's
the cat, for the
Cat's Laugh.
cat's laughs.
Aye, which I didn't know they did Belfast. Because I've been to the Kilkenny one last year.
Yeah, you pure liked it.
Aye.
Didn't you? Had a good time.
But I just love going to Ireland.
I've never been to Ireland.
What?
I want to do this. How do I get on this? Then I get an agent.
Aye, no. I don't know. Maybe just...
Just be a better comedian. Like maybe just
be
be
funny.
hilarious. Huh? Like, oh, I can't.
No, I don't know. It was my agent that got me it. So I don't know how you got on that one. But if you do manage to, you could you would get done a treat.
In Belfast, I think so.
Aye.
I really think so.
And at Belfast or Kilkenny.
I really think so.
Kilkenny's a cool place as well.
With my big Irish heat.
Exactly. It would be smashing.
I think I'll just... Do you know what? I'm not an asker. I don't ask. I wait to be asked. And that's fine by me.
I know.
Because I think askers are annoying.
Same.
And
But I do ask sometimes.
what do you ask?
For gigs.
Aye, but... What gigs?
At the stand.
Right, that's different.
Eh,
What, you mean like saying, oh, hey, can I come down to Red Raw next Tuesday?
like last night I did that.
That's different. That's
When?
fine. I mean, asking for things that, you know, like... I couldn't ask for something that I've no previously had. Do you know what I mean?
No, you need to get over that. You need to get an agent. Then
know
that's
I
what
need
they're
to-
for.
I know I need to get over that. And I know that
Get an agent and then they ask.
people are getting me things
They
because
do take a
they
chunk of money
ask.
off you, but they ask.
They ask. That's what you're paying them for.
Exactly. You're paying them to ask things.
Aye.
You should, Amanda, your show's really good. You'll get an agent this year if you just put the feelers out.
What will I do? Put the feelers out.
You
don't
email
know.
agencies. You need to do the initial asking.
I need to ask.
Well, in this day and age, it's a bit easier because
I did ask
you can-
last year.
you can send people stuff now. It's not like before where for some reason you kind of had to like... I mean, actually, you'd probably still need to do that, but things are much more recorded and people are more accepting of watching stuff like that now.
Aye. I did ask a couple of people last year to come to my show and review it. And they did.
Yeah, but I'm saying you need to ask agents to come and watch it. You actually
Agents.
don't need to, but you
Right.
you should if you want. I mean,
Get one.
do you want man? Some people don't have one.
I don't know what I want. to
You're
be
there.
honest.
You're asking the wrong person.
I'm in school full time this week and I'm like, I remember this life. This was nice.
I think it's I pure like I'm kind of jealous that you've got like a job. 'Cause 'Cause I think I would quite like to just have a job and then just do this for fun. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm just saying that's what I want to do.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's no for fun anymore. It is fun at times. I think now I'm at a stage where when you're doing your own shows,
Mm-hmm.
they are the funnest shows when they go well. Because you're
Mhm.
like, right, this is...
Creatively fulfilling.
Aye. And these people are here to see me, which is nice.
Yeah.
You're not trying to impress a room full of people who are just bought a random ticket to a show on a Saturday night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's something just more enjoyable about playing to your audience.
But then sometimes if they don't like you, that's pretty heartbreaking.
Your own audience. I know. I was mentally prepared for that going into the comedy festival because I hadn't tried any of that show really. So I was like, this could be
Terrible.
the worst couple of hours of your life doing these two shows. But it was good.
Hi.
I just got a really sharp pain in my insides.
What bit?
Do you know what it is? And I'm bleeding now, which I shouldn't be bleeding, but I'm
I
not
hate
actually
that
bleeding.
word.
It's like bleeding.
Aye.
Well,
Menstruating.
no, I'm no menstruating. That's the thing.
Are you bleeding?
It's not bleeding. It's like wee clots are coming out, and I'm getting a lot of random pains. I think I've maybe got a cyst. That's I feel like I'm having a flare up of PCOS.
No.
And it's been ages, and I feel like something bad.
Is that the symptoms before?
Well, it just depends. It's different everybody time. I think something's going to happen here
No.
imminently.
Just like Alien.
I've been getting pains recently, and then I'm pure.
Maybe you should go and get fucking checked out. How about that?
Do you know what? I would, but they just go like that. I will refer you for an ultrasound, and then I'll get ultrasounded in a year, and by then I've already bled to death.
It'd be really good if you were pals with like a nurse.
I do know a doctor,
Who?
Laura. Remember Laura you met in Poland? She's
Can
a
she not
doctor.
do something?
Well, I say hi. I know you're enjoying your night off, but can
mean-
you put your horn inside me?
How about Daniel Petrie?
Daniel, do you want to come and touch my ovaries, please?
Listen, what about a vet?
It's who you know.
You go to a vet, they've got ultrasound machines. Slip them a wee $5.
Oh, aye. Maybe I'll buy my own one.
Yeah.
I'd be on that hang all the time. I remember I nearly bought an ECG. Like, not a proper one, but like a...
Fuck? What is an ECG?
Like an electrocardiogram. It's for your heart.
With the things that go... No, it's
Oh,
defibrillators.
that's a... No, it's just wee thing you stick on. It does a trace of your heart.
Oh, fuck's sake. Don't be ridiculous.
It's really sore, actually.
Amanda.
It's probably just a big fart.
I was listening to Brittany Broski's podcast and she was in Italy and she had to get her gallbladder removed.
Oh my god.
She was on holiday and then she had to go to hospital because she was in pain. And then it turned out her gallbladder was ready to explode. So they just had to like operate on her.
Oh my god. And was she stuck in Italy? For a
Aye,
while?
but she says it was like top notch healthcare. Aye.
And she didn't need to pay for it, or it was like included in her travel insurance?
She never said anything, but if you get travel insurance, I'm going to say maybe he's paying excess. But watch it's no that.
No, I think because I'm bleeding, those wee chunks of clots coming out, I think it's in my reproductive system. And they won't do it. They'll tell me to take paracetamol and phone an ambulance if I bleed something.
So it's one extreme to the other.
Aye, it's like
It's either take paracetamol or phone an ambulance.
it's like take paracetamol or phone an ambulance. You're like,
Me in
okay,
betweens.
I'm somewhere in the middle here. Can I not get some cocodamol? Maybe an ultrasound.
Oh, this is a shame.
I'll be alright.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Sometimes I just get loads of. Are we?
We've done an hour. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god, that went for half an hour to an hour. Like
that.
that.
Like that, by the way.
But I do need to go. Alright, because I need
Aye.
to record. I need to edit this right now because it's going out tomorrow.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Eh,
Wednesday, 5 p.m.
so when's the next material, girl?
April 27th.
And who's the headliner?
Jodie Sloan.
Who's Jodie Sloan?
Jodie Sloan is that super beautiful Canadian lassie who does musical comedy.
I feel like somebody was just talking about Jodie Sloan. Anyway, Jodie Sloan.
Yeah.
Oh, is she going out with Daniel Petrie? Is that a secret?
I think that's a secret.
I'm not editing this.
Well, you're just cutting the end off. You're just cutting the end off.
No, I'm not. Do I have to?
I think so.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I don't know if they're going out, but
Alright, well, they're just
where did you hear
shagging.
that?
Right, well, go on.
I feel like you heard it from me, so it's going to come back to me.
Okay,
No.
right.
No, you
No,
were there.
They were out in the
You
open.
were there. You were there. I was waiting for you at the gig and they were there. Jodie had came to meet Daniel.
Aye. So is it
That's
not
it.
in the open then?
It is to me and you.
No, I need to edit this.
So I think many Scottish comedians are listening to your podcast anyway.
Right, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Right, let's wrap this up then.
Burst our love bubble. Okay, bye. I'm away to A&E.
Bye. Anything else to punt? Fringe.
Fringe. No, I've got a show actually in a couple. I've got a show on the 3rd of May. It's last year's Fringe show. It's at the Glasgow stand. Saturday the 3rd of May at 4 p.m. Susan's going to be there as well. I need to
Am I
sell.
supporting you?
Aye. Is that okay?
Aye.
Aye. If something better comes up, feel free to ditch me.
Okay.
But I need an audience. I've sold 32 tickets,
That's an audience.
which is an audience, but I would ideally
So
like
your first stage of panic is
is doing a
aye.
notch. But I would like,
Let's sell it out. Let's aim high.
sell it out, man. It's only I think like 140 because I'm having it filmed and I'm using the projector, so that dwindles the numbers. So only another 108 tickets to sell, bro.
That's nothing.
That's 108, which is a lot. It's last year's show. It's the last time I'm doing it.
If you could you possibly do like a wee promo? Like, is there any promotion that you're going to do?
Oh, like 2-for-1 tickets.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. I just meant like, are you going to do any like interviews?
Interviews? Oh, who wants to interview me?
Have Amanda on your. Oh, you could go on some laugh pod. What other
I'm
Scottish?
not an asker.
What other Scottish?
I'm not an asker.
What other Scottish podcasts?
Nobody actually has ever asked me to go on their podcast apart from Amelia. Who else's podcast have I been on? Portrait in a Podcast. That's it. Paul McDaniel's impression podcast.
I mean, there's a lot of Scottish podcasts.
That's it. There's enough that I should have been asked at least once, maybe I'd say. There's a lot of comedians doing podcasts. And nobody's ever asked me on.
Right, some laugh, us. Who else is there?
I'm not going to start listing people who've snubbed me. Bye!
Bye, bye.